What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Carolina David, coming at you again with another video. Like I said before, at this time, please hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe. Then hit the bell notification and hit notify all so you can get updated to the content that I put up weekly. All right, you guys, this is part 2 of male privilege. No. Female privilege. Yes. Let's get into it.
Let's talk with Carolina David. Let's talk with Carolina David. Let's talk with Carolina David. Let's talk with Carolina David.
Okay, as I said in the video prior to this, that women, you actually do have privilege over men, and the male privilege accusations that y'all so claim is null and void. It is irrelevant, because if y'all were to just go and report the fact that you was raped, you wouldn't have to worry about men basically walking the campus after your rape. You wouldn't have to worry about men still walking the streets after your rape. All you got to do is just report it. Like, I understand, ladies, that they probably do threaten you and say, if you tell anybody, I kill you. You know, if you tell anybody, I kill your parents or whatever. But wouldn't you rather, well, shouldn't you rather take that risk of you possibly being killed, in a sense, or your family possibly being killed, in a sense, even though you know that ain't gonna happen, because most dudes, they just say that just to scare you so that you won't tell. But shouldn't you want to tell to now make it to where another woman don't be a victim? Because if you don't tell, that man has the opportunity to go to another woman and do the same thing that he did to you to her. And if she don't tell, he has the opportunity to continue that pattern. Why not just tell? Stop being afraid that, and stop being afraid of what that man say, and just tell. Matter of fact, it would be glorious if the government would stop trying to take away guns and actually give law-abiding citizens guns, so where you can walk the street and not have to worry about that, because you could put holes in them. That's what I say. But anyway, I'm gonna continue to show you how women, y'all have the privilege to destroy a man's life totally with no consequences. Here's a story that in the military, a woman falsely accused a Navy sailor of rape. It wasn't her first false report. Now, look at this. You have women that do this type of stuff all because they are mad that you breaking up with them. All because they are mad that, they just mad about something. They just want revenge. And if what they do, I'm going to just say he raped me so he can go to prison for life. All right, it says, a Chesapeake woman falsely accused a Navy sailor of raping her 18 months ago inside his naval station Norfolk Barracks. And it wasn't the first time she told such a lie. Miranda S. Overton, 21, pleaded guilty Tuesday to making a false statement to Naval Crimes Investigation Service investigators. She is to be sentenced June 3rd in U.S. District Court in Norfolk. Here's another story. Man exonerated of rape after 25 years in prison. Now what? 25 years in prison of a rape claim that he didn't even do. He didn't even take part in. A New York man who spent 25 years in prison for a violent rape he did not commit said he lost his youth and now, at 60, does not know what kind of a future lies ahead. I'm free, but I am broke and I can't get a job. Rafael Ruiz said during an interview with the Associated Press. Ruiz was exonerated Tuesday in state Supreme Court in Manhattan of sexual assault charges after he was accused of taking part in the violent gang rape of an 18-year-old woman in 1984. He was 25 when he entered prison. He served the entirety of the sentence and was released in 2009. But it took 10 years more to demonstrate his innocence and get exonerated. So basically, this man fought. He served the entirety of his sentence. And then 10 years he fought to prove his innocence to get exonerated so he could be able to get a job and everything. But now the man is too old. Like this is the thing. This is what I'm talking about when I say, like I said last video, y'all have the right to say, hey, I was raped. Falsely accuse a man of rape. Destroy his life to where he can't get a job, to where he has to register as a sex offender all the time. Like, and then when it comes to find out that he didn't do nothing, he don't get no type of compensation. But don't nothing really happen to you. Now here's a video where a woman was in a park and made false accusations against this man, but he didn't press charges because that's what we do. We basically be simps and don't want the daggone press charges and allow this woman to do this to somebody else. And by the way, this video was posted by The Telegraph, and I'm using this for commentary purposes to show you what this, basically to show you about what this topic is about, what I'm talking about.
Please don't come close to me. Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
Please stop. Sir, I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close to me.
First of all, she dang near about to kill her daggone dog. All because she is in her daggone emotions because the man recording her. Dragging the dog with the leash and everything. That should be cruelty to animals.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to
And
me.
I'm taking pictures and calling the cops.
Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
Excuse me?
I mean, look at the dog. The dog is fighting for its life, basically. Because his front paws can't touch the ground. She's literally choking this dog.
I'm sorry, I'm in a ramble, and there is a man, African-American, who has a bicycle helmet. He is recording me and threatening me and my dog. There is an African-American man, I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
He's recording you and threatening you and your dog. But you killing your damn gone dog because you in your feelings about him recording you.
And my... I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm being threatened by a man in the ramble. Please send the cops immediately. I'm in Central Park in the ramble. I don't know.
Thank you.
See? That's what that's y'all privilege. That's the privilege that y'all have. That's the benefit that y'all have, where y'all can call the freaking police and make a false accusation. Even though this man is recording the whole daggone thing, you still stupid enough to call the police to present a false report. You dang near kills your dog to where you hear the dog down there because you were choking him. Don't make no sense, man. Now, this next story is going to be about superstar quarterback Deshaun Watson, who played for the Houston Texans. has now been 12 women that come out and say that he had sexually assaulted them and forced them to commit to perform oral sex upon him in a freaking massage therapist and a freaking spa or whatever. Now, my question is this. If this man has been doing this, because it's just popped up this year. It just popped up this year saying that he did that after he said he wanted to get traded to another team. I'm not in a sense, I'm like a conspiracy theorist because it's just too coincidental that once he said he wanted to move to another team, here comes all of these women with their accusations. Deshaun Watson lawsuits up to 14 with 24 accusers. This man, he following in the steps of Bill Cosby, isn't it? The numbers keep increasing for Deshaun Watson, and his camp remains silent. Lawyer Tony Busby told Fox 26 in Houston on Monday night that the total number of assault lawsuits against the Texans quarterback has reached 14, with 24 total claims now under consideration by Busby firms. Most of the cases allege the same or similar conduct. Busby said of the civil complaints alleging misconduct during massages. Through it all, Watson and his representatives have said very little, although the time for responding formally to these complaints has not yet arrived. Watson's silence has become deafening as far as the court of public opinion is concerned. Despite Busby's aggressive tactics and at times disingenuous and or not credible public statements, he's not seeking publicity when he is. The cases aren't about money when they are. He doesn't know Texans owner Cal or Hal McNair, whatever his name is. Busby's approach is resonating with the public in large part because Watson's approach has been to do or say hardly anything. Meanwhile, it's somewhat unusual that no other lawyers represent clients who are making similar claims against Watson. In a situation like this, other lawyers who have law firms with significant monthly expenses and who are indeed the habit of seeking publicity or cash will begin coming forward with other plaintiffs of their own. With so many women making so many claims against Watson, it's a bit odd that none of them have ended up being represented by someone other than Busby. Then again, maybe that's the next step in all of this. Given the way this matter has mushroomed, there's no reason to think the list of potential plaintiffs end at 24. There could be more that are being evaluated by other lawyers in Houston or elsewhere. Even if there are no additional plaintiffs, the sheer magnitude of claims makes it more and more difficult to think that there's an innocent explanation, or that they are embellishing, fabricating, or flat out lying. And see, even if you look in the comment section, even some of the people in the comment section are saying, like, they think it's a big scam or he's really in trouble. Like, that's what I'm saying. I really do feel and I really do believe that this is just a scam because he was trying to lead. Like, he wanted to lead a team. But it could be that he really did do it. And he's in some trouble. But this guy says, what is truly amazing is that this man has been with 24 women at the least, and that they all have the same story. Either this is a very big scam or Deshaun is in some serious trouble. Another guy said, So instead of trying to discredit the women, we are going to try and discredit their lawyer. There are rumors that 2 of the accusers are recruiting women who claim they too were assaulted by Watson. These women are being guaranteed paydays regardless of the outcome. You see what I'm saying? It's about money. And it's about money, and to basically, I feel like it's about money and to basically degrade the name of Deshaun Watson. Because before 2021, from 2020 beyond, we haven't heard anything about this man doing such a thing. We haven't even heard about him in high school sexually assaulting a young girl or anything. But now all of a sudden, he's a rapist. Like, I mean, in a sense, he's a harasser. It don't make sense to me. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video by saying, if there is a privilege out there that y'all say male privilege, I don't believe that there's male privilege. Because if there was male privilege, we would be able to get our children without a fight. Like, if there was male privilege, like, instead of saying, okay, you had the baby, you can but the baby gonna stay with the mother regardless. But we got to find fault in the mother before we can get his child to the father. If there was male privilege, the child would go straight to the father automatically. But it's nothing like that. The only thing that y'all can try to associate with male privilege is men raping women. But that's not the case. But anyway, I'm going to say goodnight to you all. I love you, and I pray that you have a blessed and peaceful night rest, or have a blessed and peaceful day, whenever you may be watching. I love y'all. Peace.